When dealing with individuals who have caused you pain, there's no need to justify yourself to them. Avoid complaining, arguing, or confronting someone over their bad attitude. If someone's actions have disrespected and hurt you, even if they were once a close friend, it's better to move on without seeking explanations. Remain calm and rational, focusing on your own growth. There may come a time when that person needs you and seeks your support. At that moment, simply saying no is sufficient, and if needed, you can explain your reasons. If this person lacked character and broke your trust, you are not obligated to assist them. There's no need for conflicts or fights. The best course is to quietly remove that person from your life. Over time, their actions will reveal their consequences. Focus on taking care of yourself and let the future unfold what's best for both of you. By moving forward without the need to justify or explain your choices, you demonstrate deep respect for yourself and your boundaries. It's important to remember that we are not obligated to maintain relationships with those who harm us or fail to value us. Each of us deserves respect and appreciation for who we truly are. Thus, by quietly removing those who hurt us from our lives, we make a courageous decision for our emotional well-being and personal growth, allowing us to move towards a more authentic and fulfilling life. Second point, at times you'll realize the importance of making choices, acting in certain ways, or staying true to your path. Sometimes it's necessary to abandon certain goals to prioritize the path that aligns best with your essence. This is entirely normal, as we can't achieve everything we plan, and sometimes we must give up some things for others. However, it's important to eliminate these unnecessary goals silently, without broadcasting your moves to the world. Don't leave clues or information that could reveal your main strategy. Be smart in this process, quietly removing less important goals and making gradual changes in your life. Always proceed with discretion, protecting your plans and allowing your decisions to be guided by authenticity, seeking the path most aligned with who you are. Third point, whether it's friendship or romance, it's crucial not to share intimate details or vent to others about the reasons behind the end of a relationship. The intimacy shared belongs only to you and the other person involved, and others don't need to know the reasons. No one has the right to know about fights or unpleasant situations, as this can lead to gossip and complicate matters. If you feel the need to talk, have a conversation with yourself and reflect on what happened. The urge to share might indicate that there are still unhealed wounds. Therefore, regardless of the situation, the appropriate action is to analyze these behaviors quietly without sharing with others. If you have a problematic relationship, it's important to remove it without broadcasting the news. Keeping these matters private and dealing with the issues internally will aid in the acceptance and healing process. Preserve the privacy and dignity of all parties involved and take care of your emotional well-being with wisdom and discretion. Fourth point, during periods of tension, avoid raising your voice in front of others and control your display of frustration or anger. If you're upset, redirect that energy towards actions that yield beneficial results. Use that energy as a driving force to advance your life goals and train your body to handle stress. Contain your emotions, reflect on them, and redirect the accumulated energy into something that strengthens you. However, proceed with caution and discretion, as losing control can expose vulnerabilities. During tense moments, aim to dissipate this tension discreetly by resolving issues, fulfilling responsibilities, and using reasoning as your ally. Avoid broadcasting your difficulties. Instead, value what and who is already in your life, cultivating gratitude. Find a way to relieve emotional pressure quietly, seeking internal balance and healthier approaches to facing challenges. Fifth point, avoid sharing your judgments about others. You shouldn't even harbor such opinions in your consciousness. Seriously consider the image you project when you speak ill of someone. You could enrich the conversation, but instead choose to vent negativity. Don't declare who you like or dislike. Learn to be diplomatic. If you don't like someone, distance yourself or maintain a tolerable coexistence and always act intelligently. If there's a problem, try to talk, dialogue, and seek a consensus. However, these opinions and judgments should be discarded immediately. No matter if you like or dislike someone, always act diplomatically, showing yourself capable of adapting and interacting regardless of differences. Maintain a respectful and empathetic posture in your interactions, contributing to a harmonious environment and healthier relationships. Sixth point, each person has their own path, achievements, and successes that should be valued without reference to others. The harmful habit of comparing our lives to others can negatively impact our emotional well-being and hinder our personal growth. It lowers our self-esteem as we fall into the trap of unfavorable comparison, focusing on what we think we lack instead of recognizing our strengths and accomplishments. When we constantly compare ourselves to others, we lose sight of our own goals and desires, distracted from what truly matters. By eliminating comparison, we can cultivate gratitude for our own circumstances and celebrate our progress and growth. Each person has a unique way and individual circumstances, and comparing yourself to others is neither fair nor healthy. Focus on your own learning and personal development. Seventh point, imagine your life as a book filled with fascinating stories, learnings, and adventures. Social media is like a library where millions of other stories are shared every second. This constant comparison can lead to dissatisfaction and envy. To avoid this, learn to limit your consumption of these digital stories. Decide to visit this digital library with a clear purpose. Enter, look for exactly what you need, and then leave, returning to your own book. Define specific times of the day to check social media and question the intention behind each interaction. Ask yourself if you're seeking something constructive or just killing time. Recognize signs that social media negatively impacts your mood or self-esteem and take breaks if necessary. Reconnect with activities that bring joy and satisfaction in the real world. By adopting these practices, you protect your mental health and rediscover the beauty of your own story. Eighth point, we often tie our worth to others' perceptions, but today, explore the liberation from seeking approval. Imagine stepping off a stage of expectant faces into a peaceful space where only your opinion matters. This illustrates the importance of valuing your own inner voice above external noise. Basing actions on seeking approval drifts us from who we truly are. Trust your intuition and recognize your desires and needs. Strengthen your self-esteem, value your qualities, and celebrate your achievements. Cultivate relationships that support and encourage your true self. Freeing yourself from the need for external approval opens the door to a more authentic path, allowing you to be the protagonist of your life. Ninth point, relationships are like mirrors reflecting various facets of our lives. There's a delicate line of privacy and discretion. Think of a relationship as a secret garden to nurture emotions, dreams, and moments. When a relationship ends, preserve the dignity of both parties by not divulging intimate details. Sharing this information can lead to misunderstandings and gossip, which prolong pain and create negativity. Deal with the end of a relationship healthily by giving yourself time to heal and seeking professional support if needed. Cultivate personal reflection and learn from the relationship. Maintaining discretion and privacy shows maturity and respect. Close this chapter with grace and dignity, preparing for what's to come. 10th point, imagine your life as an adventure across a vast ocean. Each expectation is like a sail on your boat. When these sails are too large, they can steer us off course into turbulent waters. Unrealistic expectations make us chase ideals of perfection imposed by external influences. To detach from these expectations, first recognize them honestly. Ask yourself if these expectations lift you up or weigh you down. Practice acceptance of who you are, where you are in your journey, and circumstances you can't control. Set realistic and achievable goals and celebrate small victories. The journey is as important as the destination. Letting go of unrealistic expectations allows life to flow naturally, opening up space for surprises and joys. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you found value in this video, please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and leave a comment. Let's continue to grow and learn together. Enjoy your journey of Stoicism and stay with the Creator.